Rudraksha beads,
Uh-huh.
which is a beads of Lord Shiva,
Oh,
and
Is this-
that means don't talk dirty.
really?
Yeah,
Language of the heart, not of the street.
that's it.
Do you agree with that?
Yes,
We try not to.
100%.
We try to watch, and be an example of what it means to be, walking in a way that Gandhi might have, or Jesus, or whomever, these spiritual figures, these giants, right?
These beads are saying don't talk dirty, talk flowers.
Can we have it for Talk Flowers, please, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you. I wanted you to come here early because I wanted to use your Indian music. Did we bring any Indian music?
Yes.
Should we?
We
Does
brought
it take
Indian
long to put Indian music in, or should we just play this out, or are we just rolling along here now at this point? I want to.
That's better.
I want to take that Indian CD though back to my workplace. How would that be?
Yeah, that.
And put people in a state of ecstasy while I'm adjusting them.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
When I play the Indian music and people go into these ecstatic states, they think it's me. I'm not doing anything. Now, I want to ask you a little something. Do you know what a kirtan is? Are you familiar with kirtan?
Kirtan means lot of people together
Right.
in musical way praying the Almighty.
This is correct. And do you go to kirtans in the
Yes,
city?
I
Which
go.
who do you enjoy?
I go kirtan, like
Every Tuesday.
every Tuesday I go. Every Tuesday we have a group, so sometimes in my house, sometimes somebody's house, and we do like Hanuman puja
Beautiful.
that day.
Oh, yeah.
Tuesday is a Hanuman day, and we learn like so many good things about it. To sit together
Right.
and it's really good to do.
It's a big
kirtan
energy together.
Big
Well,
energy.
I agree, and it's
Yeah.
interesting in that you say that too, which is important, and I think supporting your store. It's not just because it's a very important thing. People understand this, and I get very excited when I'm connected to something because it is about energy and that collective consciousness. But you don't even have to understand Indian or Hindi
no.
because there's something in the vibration of the words that opens up.
That's it.
Sometimes
It's
I
open
cry.
Yeah, just
right?
listen to the words.
Right. And it's really
And
the name of God over and
and
over,
rhythm.
or different forms of God,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Have you ever been to a kirtan, Phil?
Well, let's see. I've actually been to
Ashram.
Well,
Yeah, same thing.
but they have formal kirtans in the city. I like. There's some upbeat and more modern
It's
ones
beau-
that
it's
it.
a music is beautiful.
Oh.
And you just get lost. I get lost.
with you, and you can
When
go.
I-
And what happens if you get too lost? You go into samadhi.
Yeah.
Can you talk
Yeah,
a little
I-
about samadhi?
When I have puja in my house, the offerings my friends they bring, I don't know what it is. I don't know because when I sit in the puja, I just get lost.
Good for you.
I just get lost.
You get lost in love.
Yeah.
Right?
And I feel so great. When I came in this country, there was no temple. So I used to go in church and I used to see my Durga Ma in Mary.
Beautiful.
I believe in Durga Ma and she's always with me. And I'm trying to say, it doesn't mean you go to church or temple or anywhere, but God is one.
Yes.
And
Many names.
Many names.
Right.
Many names.
I have some people that come into my practice, and I have many Indian
Many,
entities.
yeah.
Many. I have Ganesh, I have Hanuman,
Yeah.
I have Shiva, and of course a beautiful Lakshmi
Yeah.
from that blows people's minds, and they don't even know what's going on. That makes their because it
That's
extends.
attraction.
It's what.
It's attraction to.
I placed it right when you walk into my office, and it's so subtle but profound. The experience. Oh, doesn't it look nice when you walk in there? The Lakshmi thing. And people think that this is about a separate god, or it's all one that creates a different vibration. Ganesh opens obstacles, opens our minds and hearts to maybe a different perspective or consciousness. Hanuman is a ferocious monkey god warrior, right?
Yes.
Who helps and goes into battle to slay the ugly head of ego.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, get our worldly clamors out of the way.
And he means energy and determination.
Beautiful. The monkey god.
Yeah.
right on.
Who's your favorite? Do you have a favorite?
Krishna.
You like Krishna?
Yeah.
He's a good one, right? He's blue.
He's romantic.
What? Do you know the story where Krishna he cloned himself 1,000 times and made love with 1,000 women at the same time, and they all went into ecstatic states.
Yes.
One God making love to many women
16,000.
You talk about physics, and they were talking about this is thousands of years old. These philosophies.
Yeah. 5,000 years back.
All right, we have a question that we're live, by the way. Did I mention? Do you know you're in a
Yes.
television studio? You're live. How much fun is this?
Wonderful.
Well, let me tell you, the dividends of when we seek spirituality are they come sometimes immediate, sometimes they come years from now, but they're happening nevertheless. And I want people to go down the dress shop, which is on 83 Second Avenue
5th Street.
and 5th Street and it's a
Between
little
4th and
place.
5th.
It's a boutique, one
Yeah.
would say, and your inventory changes and rotates, right?
Yeah.
I go down there and it's like I'm like a kid in a candy store down there, right? And I go through and you let me and you have that old part downstairs and it's
Yes.
kind of spooky down there, and then you see all these old entities from old temples and it's just beautiful.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you.
beautiful stuff. I have
Thank you
several.
very much.
I have 3 pujas and many collections in my wardrobe,
Thank you.
and people know what a fashion plate I am. That I don't wear the same thing twice,
Yeah, that is true.
and I pay unlimited monies for even my shoelaces.
Thank you.
Now, I think I just want to let you know we are live callers. If you have any questions for our friends down at Dress Shoppy, please call 212-757-1538. Oh, and the question of the night is, right, what is a human cone? Goyle, any idea what is a human cone? Human cone.
Not really.
Oh, I got an idea.
What?
Is it a clone without the
No,
yellow?
no. 757-1541. I think we have a call coming in. Phil, if you can hit, it's all on caller 2. We're going to pick up.
And pick a call.
Hi, you got Moon Juice free advice, and you're on the air. What can we do for you?
Yeah, hey, how you guys doing tonight?
We're doing great. What's your question?
That sounds good. I'm really glad. It sounds cool that you guys are doing a bunch of Indian stuff today.
Well, I mean, it's such a beautiful and dynamic, profound, powerful, ancient culture. Aren't you attracted to it too? You find it so cool and groovy and psychedelic and beautiful?
Well, definitely. I mean,
Right.
Hinduism is where it's at.
Right on. Any questions for our guests while you're here? You got him. You got the real deal right here.
Well, yeah, actually, I was just wondering if the woman in the middle was a little bit wet. I mean,
I don't know. She's
pretty hot.
She's a wonderful. No, we
goddamn.
could drop that. All right. Well, thank you for. Oh, listen. By the way, we get a lot of screwy calls sometimes on this. We
Yeah,
can't
it's
discern
okay.
them. But what we do is we have their number on a caller ID,
Uh-huh.
and at the end of the show, we call them back, or sometimes we bring them in and we spank them.
Okay.
Is that okay if we do that?
That's good.
Not too violent. We don't draw blood or anything, but I scare them a little bit.
See.
But we do have your number if you want to call in. I will call you back. We do have another. Did you drop that call?
Yes, I did.
We have another call coming in. I'm not sure, but that's okay. Hold on. I had a question for you, Goddess Lakshmi. May I have that cup of oils? Because I did have a question for you. And my peacock feather. I'm going to show you this. This is I'm going to tell you something interesting that happened over the summer, and I saved it as an anecdote because boy, the time flies. And you talk about mystical, profound, powerful events. Okay, hold on. We're going to come right back to that. Okay. Have you ever seen one of these, a peacock feather?
Yes.
You seen? So this summer I was just having fun. Remember I had a long hair and a beard?
Yeah.
Yes.
I looked like a cross between ZZ Top and Jesus,
Yes.
right? And I bought all and remember he came in and we bought we bought garlands and we bought, right? Well, for some reason I was motivated to set up an altar, a puja with fruits, and we set with candies and gumdrops and flowers and I set up my adjustment table, and people were lining up for hours to get darshan from me. And here it was something called Guru Punam Day. I didn't know what it
Yes,
was, and I was
Guru Puja.
channeling in some people, and people were having these profound
Guru
events.
Puja
So
Day.
I would like to give you each a blessing of darshan. May I?
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you.
Goya, what for you?
Thank you.
There
Thank
you
you.
go. And I had one other question for you. I got these oils, and I just think they're so beautiful. I'm just gonna. I see it here. It's gonna come up in a minute. I don't know if they could see this at home. There you go. All right. And there are many, many oils. Do you know? Do they all do something different?
They give you more meditation.
Yeah. It creates another internal vibration, right? Would you say?
Yeah.
Well, they are beautiful, and if we can have the goddess Lakshmi, I would love to have her anoint you on your third eye. she's learning the profound, powerful effects of this medicine and what we do. And Lakshmi, can we hear it for Goddess Lakshmi, please? And you got to face the camera that way. There you go. And why don't you do this one? Do you know what this oil is? I kind of had selected this. Do you know what
I
this
don't
is?
know. She knows better than me.
Come down right here. Kneel down. Kneel down. Kneel down. And you got to. And you got
Smell करके.
No, you don't. Do you know what this one is?
I forgot the name.
And just do a sustained contact. We have a few minutes. Beautiful. You see how she receives that? And you see how it changes you? Beautiful.
It's beautiful. Something was happening to me.
Yes, I know.
Something was happening to me.
Ho-
You want to choose Laura?
No, do this
No.
one. This,
Do
do this
this
thing,
Yeah,
yes.
same.
Yeah.
Close your eyes now. Sustain the contact and let the vibration occur. It's just beautiful. Oh, that was a good one.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, and Goddess Lakshmi, just give a quick little darsham out to camera one there. Just do it. Ladies and gentlemen at home, please receive the blessings and healing of the darsham. Take a moment and feel it come through the screen. One strike affects society, and we're having such a beautiful time down here with the anointment and darshams and all sorts of wonderful events down here. And thank you so much, Goddess Lakshmi. Just beautiful. Take those. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're live. And Carol, I saw you called. Call me back. Call me back. Is this on line two? Can we pick up line two? Pick up. There we go. Caller, you're on the air.
Hi, I'd like to titty fuck Dark.
Here we go. we have you have a what is that called? When a following, you have a groupie out there. No, the Goddess Lakshmi is on higher spiritual planes and paths, namely making dal. So there we go. We went down. We were in your neighborhood today. That's why, and I was almost going to go into curry in a hurry. I went, but we've had. Goddess Lakshmi has alerted me to the fact that we've had Indian food 2 or 3 times this week already, and she says I wake her up in the night because it does.
Spices.
Yeah, the spices. If you know what I mean. Is that true? Oh, she's just joking. She's just joking. Well, we have a couple minutes left, and I wanted to tell you something. You know what we have here at Moon Juice and Free Advice? We have a comedy segment that we're going to go out on because laughter is the best medicine.
Yes.
And I'm going to give you our own Ivy, the very confused comic. Ivy, over to you.
Yeah, hello, boys and girls of all ages. My name is Ivy. I'm very confused comic. You probably see me on stage many times. You know,
It's the best.
I'm very confused,
Love Ivy.
and people in this world are very confused as well. People stop me in the streets and tell me, "Do you look like Uncle Fester? Do you look like a Great Adventure?" And then people ask me,
Here, I'll hold you prop.
where are you from? I say, well, are you from Czechoslovakia? No. Are you from Switzerland? No. So where are you from? I have leukemia.
Holy shit.
And that's our show. Beautiful, beautiful show. Well done, everybody. Great job.
Thank you.
And I'm going to unmic you, and I thank you for coming down.
Yeah.
Rolling everything down.
Beautiful.